amazing plant structures. So indulge me for a few moments if you would. Usually in my house I am the first up, and whilst I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I'll very often wander outside in my pyjamas to have a look at what's going on in the garden. I think 6 o'clock in the morning is a wonderful time of day to just get out there, listen to the birdsong, and have a look in minute detail at some of the things that are happening outside, right in front of our eyes, beneath our noses, that we very often just don't even see. For example, in the fernery, all kinds of wonderful ferns here, lots of detail. Get down, crouch down, squat, get on your knees and have a look at the leaf structure on the ferns. It's absolutely amazing. It's leaf upon leaf upon leaf, infinitely getting smaller and smaller as these fronds or croziers emerge and expand and reveal themselves to the world. It's springtime, it's just into May. What a beautiful sight. What wonderful light you get at 6 o'clock in the morning. Tree ferns, obviously not native to the UK, but we've imported them and we're looking after them and we love them. But just look at the leaf structure. Now I buy these for the trunk as well as the leaf structure, but it's a rare treat when these start to grow in the springtime and those little tiny knuckles start to unravel, scroll out into the atmosphere, reaching out like tentacles, and you can see on each of the ends of the little leaves there's further smaller tiny little spirals of leaf. And just there in the background we have beautiful hostas. Now I've got two types of hosta here. Empress Wu, Jurassic Park. Two types because those two are extra large hostas, but also they're supposed to be slug and snail resistant. Now there are one or two small holes on these, but nowhere near as bad as they could be under slug and snail attack. Beautiful little grey white fern with a purple tinge, contrasting with the bright acid lime green of the shuttlecock ferns. Amazing, and we have mind your own business everywhere. But again, the important thing about this is to stop and look and listen. Look at the detail of the tiny leaves on the mind your own business. Look at the ribs on the leaves of the hostas, and look at the tiny spirals of fronds as they unfurl on these ferns. Just wonderful. The detail in life that we often walk past and overlook. Now I have some tetrapanax here, and already 1 week into May the leaves are over a foot in diameter, but these will reach 2 feet, possibly more. Incredible plants, slightly invasive it has to be said. If you disturb the roots they will send out runners. And another similar, I think they call it palmate, these leaves, but Fatsia japonica. Incredible. Look at it in this morning sunlight, just warming itself up and getting ready for the day ahead, just like my tea in actual fact. So I would encourage anyone really to just get outside into the garden and have a look mindfully at the detail, because we also have Trachycarpus fortunei. Look at these leaves, they're designed to capture the rain and have it run down the trunk to the base of the plant, taking with it little molecules of dust which no doubt contain food as they go. And we have a lilac bloom, again beautiful in its intricacy, and the smell is just starting to emerge as the light and the heat of the day starts to warm it. Beautiful. Not forgetting the mundane, the green, the plants that don't produce flowers, like the Buxus sempervirens at the front of the cottage. Look at the beautiful, fresh, new spring growth. Before it's turned that dark green, it's just lovely to see. And it's lovely to see a healthy buxus plant. I look at this parterre and I guard it and I protect it because I'm aware that at any moment this could get attacked by box blight or box tree caterpillar. It's living on the edge, it's at risk, it's on my at-risk register, but it makes it all the more special and more valuable to behold, really. And then of course we have the bluebells and the white bells, which have self-seeded. I haven't put them here. No doubt this started off with one plant many years ago and has populated itself into this long grassy border. At the foot of this holly hedge, how many thousands of holly hedges have you walked past without looking in detail at these leaves? Incredible, really. No doubt evolved like this to prevent them being grazed by deer or other low-lying animals. I understand that the holly leaves that grow above 2 to 3 meters don't have spikes on them like this. This is an evolutionary development to stop young leaves at ground level being grazed. Then we have some succulents, again beautiful and intricate and repetitive, wonderful really. I think this might be a columbine. I think Lisa in the States suggested this might be a columbine, but I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really care what it's called. I just love its beauty. I love its innocence. I love the fact that it's an imposter, an intruder. It wasn't put there by me. It's just arrived. And there it is. And just look at the leaves on that. And I have said it before in my passion flower video. I thought nature was supposed to be economical. I thought resources in nature were scarce, but why has that evolved such a beautiful and overly developed leaf structure and flower structure? It's just amazing. There must be a reason for it. Let's not forget, once again, the humble in the garden. Things like hellebores and nettles and weeds like the dandelion head. If you were to sit down with a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper, could you draw this? Could you replicate the detail and the beauty of a dandelion head? A humble weed, a nuisance to many gardeners, but just look at it. Recently I took some hairspray and fixed some of these and put them in a flower arrangement, and they look really quite wonderful. A gunnera. Now the gunnera is a controversial plant at the moment because it's just been banned, and I've got these in pots. And I'm keeping a watching brief on that ban because I'm hoping the ban might be lifted or amended. But for now, here they are in pots. Incredible, huge rhubarb-like leaves. I think it's a member of the rhubarb family, this plant. But look at the seed head. Look at that. Millions of seeds there, and you can understand why this might be invasive if those seeds were to get released into a watercourse and run downstream. With only a matter of years, the whole stream might be completely invaded by these huge leaved plants. Now we have a fennel, sweet fennel. I find these everywhere in my garden. They seed themselves everywhere, especially in the gravel drive. You only have to rub the leaves to get that beautiful fennel aniseed aroma. But look at the detail, and here's a little ladybird which has roosted here for the night. Now who knew that ladybirds roosted in plants? Birds roost in the hedgerow, ladybirds roost in the fennel. Asparagus. Its second year. It's a triumph this. I bought these reduced. They were only 50p a crown. And I'm going to get asparagus for life. But this is its second year. So I'm not harvesting it yet. I will harvest it from next spring onwards. I'll have a bounty of beautiful asparagus. Up into my 70th year, hopefully. And this asparagus is one of the different brands or the species that's been evolved and developed not to be chewy, would you believe? So there we are. A little mindful look in the morning, 6 a.m, listening to the birdsong, watching the sun come up in Mark's House and Garden UK. The detail, what nature has given us to enjoy. Wonderful. I'll see you soon for some more mindful, observational adventures. Bye for now.